What is going on, dudes? We got Pixel Art Challenge number 6 coming up. It is the last build challenge. Build challenge in season 3 is going to be awesome. It's coming up right now. What is going on, dudes? How you guys doing? Thank you for joining us. I am TheeRealDuke, and I am coming to you from the Build Challenge world on the InfiniteHeights Minecraft server. We are doing some judging of Pixel Art Challenge number 6 right now. I got with me special guest Judge Slick77, aka Slack78 State Champs Dynasty. What's up, Slick?
Hey guys.
Hey guys. We may or may not have Adrian joining us later. If he's cool, then we will. If not, then we didn't need him in the first place, did we? So, this is the last build challenge in Season 3. And we had people pulling out all the stops for this. What do you think, Slick? Some pretty solid builds, right?
Oh, I was very interested in looking at this one.
Yeah, this was a solid one. Judging is going to be tough, but we're going to try and work our way through it. So if you don't know what the 3-block challenge is, I will explain it to you. So we have these plots. They are 51 by 51 by 5 blocks deep. You build whatever you want inside them as long as nothing spills out of the front or extends beyond the front plane, with a few exceptions like buttons or switches or signs. Those can actually break the front of the plane, so you can have stuff to like activate redstone if you want to use redstone in your builds and things like that. Maybe you want to put some music in, which we have had people do in the past also. And nothing can spill out, so you can't have like water and it just dumps out onto the ground, or lava, or vines that grow down and stuff like that. So other than that, do whatever you want. Some people go straight up pixel art. We have some Pokemon over here with a strange lighting glitch as an example, and some people go a little bit more in depth and get a little nutty with them. And then I come by with some special guest judges and figure out who we think made the most awesome and unexpected build. Did I pretty much cover it, Slick? Do you think? Is that pretty much it?
You covered it nicely.
Okay. So thank you to all of you joining us now on the live stream. What is going on? I appreciate you guys checking this out. I hope you guys are up for some fun. Post some comments, and we'll try and get to them if they are interesting or funny or insult Slicks. And if you're checking this out after the fact on the YouTube, thanks for checking out my channel. You should have been at the live stream, though. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a couple more parts coming up after this, so make sure to check those out. Are you ready to get into this, Slick?
I am very ready.
Ready to do this? All right. Plot number 1, Xmondi X, a.k.a. Mandy. So let's check out. Let me turn my speed up here. All right. So, Obsession. Oh, yeah, by the way, the theme, okay, is obsession. So whatever the builders that chose to join a theme were most obsessed about, and it could be a positive or a negative thing that they are obsessed with. That was what the theme was. So they built something reflecting that. So obsession is something that dwells within us all, says Mandy. I love and care about all who enter my life. My deepest obsession is always trying my hardest. My heart is a machine. It constantly goes, never stopping. What a lovely, lovely sentiment. So, as her heart is a machine, and there's like a little, I'm getting a lighting glitch here. You getting a lighting glitch, Slicks?
I am getting one.
There we go. Okay. Got rid of that. It's kind of doing this weird thing on the front plate. You see it's doing a weird thing on the front face of some of those blocks, but we fixed it. So she says her heart's a machine, and she did this cool kind of, it looks almost like a motorcycle engine. You seen that, Slick? Like a V-twin kind of a deal. Got some.
I know nothing about any motor vehicles.
Do you see the gears? Because I'm seeing gears.
I definitely see the gears.
She's saying her heart is a machine. And she gave us her heart, which looks cool, with a bunch of gears and like wires and pulleys and belts. It looks like we have like maybe a lava intake here, or like a water intake, and like the elemental forces combined. It's pretty sweet. What do you think?
It took me so long to notice that these are the veins into the heart.
Yeah, like the arteries or the veins or whatever. I think it's a cool concept though, because they're like, you know, it's like fire in one side, water, you know? Fire and water. And if you look closely at the heart, you can see the left side has like spots where the water's flowing, and the right side has spots where the lava's flowing.
I really like this gear just chained up in the very center.
Yeah.
I wonder why she didn't do that anywhere else.
It almost to me looks kind of like a medallion kind of a thing. And obviously we have down in the left corner, we have the on-off switch. What's up, Adrian?
Hi.
She's just jumping in front of me. What's good, buddy? Special guest judge Adrian is joining us, shoveling food into his mouth, I hope.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes. So we were just talking about Mandy's build here. What do you think?
I like their builds. Mandy and I think, who's it? Mary Kate? Are always super detailed. And
Yep.
Always really nice to see. But yeah, I didn't read the signs. Give me a sec.
So it says the rundown of the signs is that her heart is a machine never stopping, and that is her obsession is her loved ones in her life and never giving up.
I definitely see the heart, and I definitely see all the gears and the different types of gears.
Yep.
Are these like veins or tubes coming in and out of the heart?
That's how Slick and I interpreted them.
Yeah. Looks sweet. Definitely use all the room.
Yeah, totally.
Oh.
On-off switch in the bottom corner. I think it's really intense, and I like how it's not one gear that's like copied and pasted everywhere. Essentially, not that they have world edit because they can't use it, but all of the gears are unique. There's one up at the top. If I get my cursor back, there's one up at the top in the center that's nether brick. This one is like spruce or dark oak. This one down here is stone. This one's white clay or light gray clay. This one over here looks like just unbaked clay, some like lighter colored things. Like I really love how that's mixed up. Every time you take a second to find something, it is switched up a little bit. It's interesting. Very cool. Very cool. That's an awesome build. Awesome build. Plot number 2, Drunk Slug. He didn't put any signs up, did he?
Nope.
No, I don't think he did.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Slick, why don't you interpret this for us?
All right. Well,
What do you see here?
should let you guys. He has changed this multiple times, but this is a slug farming eggplants.
Wow. So, his open mouth here, is this like the biggest slug smile there ever was?
That
Or
is one incredibly happy slug.
is it? Okay, he looks like it's just pure sheer joy on finding a ripened eggplant.
Huh.
It's like magical.
Surprised he didn't leave any signs saying "turn it tonight."
Let's try it. See what happens. See on Moody.
Ooh.
Let's see.
On Moody it look on Moody it looks like the eggplant is magical and glowing. It's like an incandescent eggplant.
Oh, these white glass panes. I didn't realize they could light themselves up so well without an actual light source.
There's got to be a light source back there somewhere. Yeah, there's torches tucked up behind.
Oh, that wasn't at the right angle.
But I mean, he did an awesome job of making it look like they're just glowing on their own, because he could have put a torch right behind them on the back wall, which you would have seen, or he could have put a glowstone block right behind them, which you would have also seen, but he hid it so that he took the time to hide it so that you couldn't really, just kind of just was mysterious and glowing, which is sweet. Adrian, what do you think about this eggplant?
When I first saw this, I thought he was breaking into a farm and eating them.
Like stealing? So you didn't,
Yeah.
you thought he was an eggplant thief, not an
Yes.
eggplant farmer.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now that I see it like that,
Yeah.
it looks awesome.
Yeah, it's
Magical eggplant too. And then I like the background. It makes it feel like there's a bunch of them, a bunch of the plants back there.
Makes it
I
look
like
like
little
it's
eggplants.
a real field.
Yeah.
And I
And
like
then he's under the night sky.
I like how he's got like the two little mounds here on the bottom right corner. I wish there would be like maybe a couple more of those, or like with some darker or darker / lighter colored. I think that's clay, right? Clay, just like lines drawn into the background to kind of hint at there being more mounds like going on into the back. That is a solid build from Drunk Slug. Made out of solid gold too. Solid gold. Awesome. Freaking awesome.
Just like his heart.
I know. Awesome. Good job, Slug. Another awesome, another fun build. Racking in some votes. Plot number 3. We have Mary Kate, and I'm getting some weird visual artifact.
Oh, that went away when you looked at it.
Type things, which is cool. I think. No, that's not okay. So, Slick, you want to do the honors of reading the signs down there?
Sure.
Narrate for us, buddy.
Dark Guardian, Keeper of the Forgotten Grove. Forgotten obsession takes the darkest of emotions and the deepest of all, the most beautiful here, death and life. Inwardly, only the most precious obsessions can be felt. I feel like I'm reading this in the wrong here. Guarded or kept, but among them greatest is always sight. Feel free to play around with the moody /night.
So let's switch it to night here real quick. So on Moody, at night, it is... I'm not really able to...
Very demonic looking.
Yeah, I'm not really able to discern all the detail that was put into it. But if I change it back to day, then I can start to make it out. So it's the Dark Guardian, Keeper of... What was it, Slick?
I'm gonna have to reread that.
Yeah.
I feel like I read that in such a weird way.
Yeah.
Darkest of emotions.
What was the Forgotten Garden or something? Lost Garden?
Dark Guardian, Keeper of the Forgotten Grove.
Forgotten Grove. Okay, so we can clearly see the hands on the pommel of the sword. We can see the sword. We can see the cool mask of the Dark Guardian. The arms coming down. The cool armor. The legs. We can see the dark wings on the sides, which are pretty sweet. And then there are like berries or flowers or fruit on the left and right growing on these awesome gnarly vines. Look like they're the soul sand. Yeah, I almost said soul stone. It is not Diablo. Which is awesome. Freaking sweet.
Keeping in with the theme, I feel like you have to look at this like you would a shadow. You take a quick glance and you look away, and then your mind kind of fills in the rest of it.
Okay. What are you thinking, Adrian?
Another great mural by Mary Kate. I think he was the last 2-time winner, right?
Maybe.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I think he was. But I'm definitely liking how he didn't just go with straight leaves on these vines. I like how he used the soul sand to fit in with the theme of the Dark Guardian.
Yep. And
everything fits in so good.
Yeah. Good. And there's like I mean, whenever like we look at different parts of it, and I'm just kind of leaning in here and looking kind of close at it, like, I can also do this. Thank you, Optifine. Like there's brown clay mixed in with the soul sand. It's not just clay. There's jungle leaves and oak leaves and spruce leaves mixed in with the leaves too. That all add just a little bit of a different color. So, it avoids some of the sameness. And then there's, like, from up close, it's almost too much to look at. But, like, there's this, like, glowing dark red kind of evil-ish aura. Not that it's necessarily evil, but it's kind of evilish aura that's kind of like going around the entire outside of the Dark Guardian, which is freaking sweet. It's totally sweet. Oh my god.
Oh my god, babe.
Oh my god, babe. Another awesome build. Another awesome build from Mary Kate. Good job, Mary Kate. Mary Kate's actually a dude. It's not his account. Anyway. Plot number 4. Discoveries. Server owner. Who is number 88 for the Blackhawks?
Beats me.
I don't keep up sports.
I don't watch hockey. Sorry to all the people that do watch hockey. I have nothing against it. It's not something I watch. So he has not given us much. There's no signs or anything. It looks, he did leave to go on vacation. And I know that Disc server owner would know enough to not leave this gap here. Bottom right corner's a little empty in this region.
Green.
So, but I mean, the Blackhawks logo is awesome. Those 8s are solid. I don't know what SB is. What do you think that thing is above the SB?
Starbucks.
Oh, is that what it is? He likes the Bucks?
Yeah.
Okay. But what's above the Starbucks?
That's very interesting.
Not sure what that is. Not sure what it is. It's not a negative criticism, though, because, again, I don't think he finished this because he took off on his little vacation. So I think I'm going to call it incomplete. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the background, though.
Background is awesome. Background is
the
awesome.
roses.
What he's got here is solid. Just finished the thing. Server owner, Disc. God. So we had 22 entries. FYI, we had 22 entries. So we're going to go through number 11 for part 1. Throwing that out there. My phone battery is dying. And I know you all wanted to know that. That's why I left the sound on. I'm good. I am good like that. Go.
Man, the light glitch is
Leave
severe
some
on
battery.
this
I
one.
need to call you later.
What?
Leave some battery. I need to call you later.
Okay, I'll shut it off now then.
Oh god. Oh, there's like glitches. Dang it, Mojang. Dang it.
Oh. Alright, so what do we got here?
This one was like half finished for so long, I thought he wasn't going to come back to actually finish it.
Okay, so yeah, he just finished it today. He actually hopped on TeamSpeak while we were in there. I was working on the ultra hardcore caveman. Oh, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, so what do we got here? What is this? A Pokesaur, a Bulbamon, a Tyrannosaurus, fire. Obviously, we have Squirtle, we have Charizard, Bulbasaur, and in the middle a Pokeball. This is
Charmander.
Huh?
Charmander.
Excuse me. Charmander, sorry. It's not evolved yet. Mr. Sadface, Mr. Tease. We got his logo up in the corner. The trifecta. Exempt was postulating before that potentially that could have been an unknown Pokemon. Like the
Could have been a Pikachu.
weird things. I would have said maybe Pikachu because everybody likes the Pikachu. Hi, Coco. But what we got here, all right, what we got here is a failure to communicate. What we got here is picture perfect, solid, almost like chibi picture art of these awesome, pixel art rather, of these awesome Pokemons. The only thing, two things that I can think of. One, what if the background was maybe like one of your favorite cities or towns from Pokemon? Maybe it's a map of Kanto. Maybe it's, you know, whichever version is your favorite, whatever region you like, maybe could have been there. Maybe it's a giant Snorlax face, you know, something. It's not bad, and I know, Mr. T's, you just finished, and it was kind of, you know, you're rushing to get done, so maybe you had more plans. I'm just saying, just throwing some stuff out there. The last thing I could think of was behind Charmander's tail here. You could have built like a little thing and thrown some lava in there and had that lighten up, because it's fire. Because it's fire. What do you guys think?
I agree with you that the background is pretty plain. Yeah, maybe it's like a landscape photo, and then these guys floating in the front, or something like. Yeah, I'm getting this light glitch on the Pokeball, but anyway, there we go. Maybe throw some, like, moving the Pokemon up more in the frame, and then maybe like a little beam of light from, because like when they release the Pokemon, like a little beam of light comes out, if I remember correctly from watching the shows. But yeah, something like that going on to all three. And then the last thing was, if how Exempt was saying this could have been an unknown, if he actually would have written out ET with the like unknown E or whatever. That would have been cool.
That could have been cool too. And then that would have been like a little kind of brain teaser puzzle for us to figure out, and people that pay attention could actually get a little extra out of it. Or, and the other thing is, maybe in the background, maybe he could have just had like one or two more Pokemon, and then the background itself could have been a giant Pokeball, and then he could have put a little bit more detail into the Pokeball. Would have been cool. What do you think, Slick? Sorry, Adrian, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
It's all good.
I would have liked to see the other two Pokeballs. There's a Master Ball, and I forget what the other one is.
There's a bunch of them.
There's a bunch of them.
There's a bunch. Oh.
Yeah, Ultra Ball, Master Ball, Lure Ball,
Great Ball, Net Ball. There's like every ball you can think of.
I obviously don't keep up with Pokemon anymore.
Yeah, you need to get on that, boy.
Get on that Pokemon game.
There's probably 15 kinds of balls.
I love balls, you know.
Yes, I do know. What were you gonna say, Adrian, before I cut you off like a jerk?
I think I was gonna say how good the Pokemon look. That's what the last thought I had in my head. But yeah, they look really good, you know. Thinking back to the like original Pokemon games when they were not as graphic intensive as the new ones.
Yeah, this looks like ripped straight from the Game Boy.
Yeah, this looks really good.
I just did something weird.
You okay, Slick?
Okay, I accidentally clicked the wrong button while setting my settings to moody.
Okay, you got it now, though?
Yeah. Oh, he didn't make Charmander's tail light up. Oh well.
Alright. Oh, and Coco says, I wish it was like a Pokemon battle. That could have been intense, too. That's a good idea from Coco also. But Mr. T, what you gave us is solid. Good work. Good work, buddy.
Good job.
Slot number 6, Slick77. What's up, Nevermo? Sarah CB, Sailor Sarah. I already said hi to Coco. Who else is here? Outcast. What's up, Audi? Brooke, Knivesy. Addy, baby. Thanks for joining us, you
21
guys.
Pokeballs.
Told you it was a lot. Alright. So, Slicks, Adrian and I are going to tear this apart. And you keep your mouth shut or I mute you. Okay. Ban you. Alright, Adrian, you go first. Go.
Alright, I'm gonna read the signs for you.
Yeah.
I would like to admit that my dragon design is
I said I would mute you. Do not test me. I'm just kidding.
A Dungeons and Dragons story. Read the book.
Uh-oh.
I'm surprised Slicks knows how to write.
I'm sure he dictated that in somebody.
After burning down the great tree in a display of immense power, Vedrone forced nearby villages mine precious minerals and craft a great entrance to his domain. Luckily for the villagers, their mountain home is rich in gold that the dragon covets.
Covets.
But that was many years ago. Vedron's wealth has grown so vast that the gold spills from the cave entrance. The great tree, whose roots span vast lengths, still grow in an attempt at survival. Burnt stumps still smolders, not even rain could put out. Not even rain could put out glowing embers.
Very cool.
I think that was the first time we've ever gotten a story with one, huh?
Yeah. First time ever. You gonna put that book back?
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, don't steal that book. All right, so. Oh, you Jade there. You slash J.
Yeah.
All right. So we got the little huts for the village. Okay.
Yeah. We got the great tree.
Yeah, we got the great
That's
tree.
on fire.
The remnants of the great tree still smoldering.
Put it tonight.
We'll set it tonight. Okay. All right, you can see it's still smoldering, right? Nice. See the glowing lava behind the dragon. Cave is nice and dark because it is a dark underground cave. There's a little mine shaft type thing over there. Very cool. I'll switch it back to day real quick. So, the only two things that I wanted to see a little bit more out of this slick were you got red and yellow panes in the fire coming from the dragon, which are solid. I would have liked to seen orange or maybe actual fire, and like maybe have them lit up from behind. That would have been cool. And then if I look at how painstakingly you rendered the cross section of the underground here that we can see, carefully placing the ores poking out here, having roots coming just so, the grass and stuff around, right? Like how carefully you did that. I would have loved to have seen that same care as I crash into the side go into the sky, because it's just, you just got this the blue wool here. Like you got the care again also in the detail on the trunk, the embers, the smoke looks awesome. You got the cloud, the sun, the whole 9 yards. It's just the plain blue sky. What do you think, Adrian?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing, that I think the sky takes away from the awesomeness of everything else.
Yeah,
But-
because I think what you did, Slick, and I just keep cutting you off, Adrian. I don't mean to be a jerk about it. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Please finish. I'm sorry. I just keep.
Maybe adding in some like smoke in the sky from the tree, or some like, because it's dark, you know, the picture's pretty dark, you know, the fire, the dragon's burning down the tree. So maybe adding some gray into the sky, because it looks like a pretty bright sunny day, which makes me feel happy.
That was the hardest part of making this. I couldn't figure out what to put in the background aside from that crappy sun and a cloud.
Yeah, it's. I mean, in my opinion, it's like the ground is so awesome, the cave is so awesome, the tree is so awesome, the dragon looks so good. If you didn't put that much effort into any one thing, it's just gonna stick out as being not as cool as the rest of the stuff you made. So, and I think Knivesy is calling us background Nazis. I've been called worse things by better people. All right, Knivesy, bring it. But that's a solid build, Slick, and a great story to go with it too. You should be proud of that. Just having no effect here. I'm gonna hit it with a sponge. Bam. There it goes. What is with the lighting glitches? You guys are seeing that too, right? That's not just me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right. So this is Chronix, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Plot 7, Chronic God. Chronic God has done these before and done great. And done really well, and he has won 3 BCs before. I'm just going to say that this is not finished.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I think he would have done a lot more to this I think he might have run out of time or something, but Outcast. I almost said Outcast because we're about to go to Outcast. Chronic, come on, man. Get with the freaking program here, buddy. All right, plot number 8. ocho in Spanish for Outcast Enderman, aka Audi. So, what are you guys
I got
seeing
the
here?
signs.
I am seeing some great classic gaming. Go ahead, Adrian.
Alright, so signs above are the names and years they were made. Arcade classics. My obsession is classic gaming. Each is a memory about a goal. Each goal is possible even through hard times. That's why you have lives to reach that goal. Never give up, hit that goal, and mark your name in history. Inspirational.
Oh, Drunk's back.
Slugsby. Oh, he's in AFK. If one of you guys wants to poke him, tell him to pop in whenever he wants.
He just asked me for the pass.
Oh, I don't remember what it was. Just reset it. So let's see what else we got here. So we got these repeaters. All right, setting off some lights. Galaga. Got asteroids. Classic Tetris, obviously. And Pac-Man.
Asteroids,
cool.
1979.
Do you guys know that all the ghosts in Pac-Man have different names?
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you name them for me?
I cannot. Do you know what they are, Slick?
I know one of them's Pinky.
Okay. Are they like
And they don't...
Pinky and Doc? Sleepy, Sneezy,
All the...
Grumpy, Dasher, Prancer, John, Paul, Fred, Wilma. Anyway, go ahead, sorry.
All the ghosts do not chase Pac-Man. Only one does. One runs away from him, and the other two have pre-selected paths that they follow.
Very interesting.
The names are Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde.
Clyde. Clyde.
And that's the
Gonna
orange
guess-
one.
Yeah.
Oh. What's up? We got Slugsby. D Slugs. Sluggy baby. What's up, baby? You talking? Is he talking? I can't hear.
He's not talking.
Okay.
This guy seems awfully bad at Tetris.
Not talking. Okay, cool. He does seem bad at Tetris, but I do like the blocks, the strange colors. I mean, these are picture perfect renditions, in my opinion, of these classic games, right? I mean, it's pixely, which is what they were. I think the color, especially for Pac-Man, is exactly right. Obviously, Asteroid is right because it's black and white. I respect for leaving this little texture kind of thing he's doing here. So the background texture versus the foreground texture, so it kind of moves a little bit. It's very cool. Like he doesn't have the whole solid face of it black. He's like there's like black space kind of recessed in there. Like he's got around the beam, the diamond beam that he's got coming down there to not help at all. Yeah, he's bad at Tetris. Are you that bad at Tetris, Audi?
You're lagging a little bit.
Like my voice or on the stream?
I think on TS. You were breaking up for a little bit, but now you're sounding much better.
I have no idea. I have no explanation for that. I have been having troubles with it today, but I think the recording is still going okay, so we'll be able to see it afterwards if the quality is down. Sorry about the quality being down, you guys. Anyway, what are you guys thinking about Audi's build here? Slick, go. Go!
Oh, I'm more impressed by, I can't decide either the Pac-Man level design or the fact that he has 2 Space Invaders and you got the same Space Invader using an ability.
Yeah, I see that. Very cool. What are you thinking, Adrian?
I'm liking all the different Tetris pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And all the he got like everything on the Tetris. He got the level part, the next block. I think this is next block. Yeah, next block. And even a coin slot. Nice. And then I like for the asteroids,
Mm-hmm.
all the detail. Although it's still plain, like it still has the asteroid feel to it. The Pac-Man looks great. Even got some of the ghosts in there. Instead of wait, is it a cherry?
No, that's just that big dot in every corner.
Yeah, the big dot. Okay, I thought it was a cherry for some reason. And then I never played Galaga, so I can't really connect with this one, but it looks good.
It's fun. Mobs drop down, go across, eat, faster and faster, shoot them up. Very cool. Outcast, I think it's a solid build, and I really appreciate that you didn't just pick like one of them and just make one giant big one. I think it's a cool idea that you incorporated some of the biggest heavy hitters in classic retro gaming. Very cool. Very cool. Plot number 9er, Sarah CB. Any signs?
This is
You want to read the sign, Slick?
the thing. I believe strongly in the values of many things: kindness, adventure, bravery, and selflessness. My grandfather taught me the value of dirt on your hands, warmth and family, and service to one's nation through construction, combat, medicine, and disaster relief. He let me play in the woods, get dirty, catch critters, and taught me what to draft, fix what was broken, and persist. I'm obsessed with his morals and values. Rest in peace. EJG is his initials.
Well, that is very touching. Switch it to day.
She almost got disqualified. She had to come back and fix her PAC because there was 2 panes just out of bounds.
Ooh. Girl, you gonna get DQ'd. I mean,
It would have been very disappointing if she was disqualified, because this is awesome.
this is just regular incredible. It is. I mean, I think this is as photorealistic as we could ever expect a PAC to get. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
It's
think
like the Purple Heart. I mean, the composition is awesome. The skill is incredible. We can see he was a sailor, like my grandpa. I don't know. I have very little to say about this. This is just completely incredible. What do you guys think?
yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I really think for how amazingly she describes him and how he sounds, I think this really gives respect to that.
Yeah, just absolute. It's not some kind of thing where she's like, I don't know, trying to. I mean, it's done with respect and dignity. You know, she's not trying to be like, oh, he's a war vet. Like, give me points for him being a vet. Like, it's nothing like that. It's not some kind of like cheap grab for attention or votes or something like that. It's like it is real respect and dignity, befitting a hero, right?
Definitely.
What do you think, Slick?
It's starting to get harder and harder to find unique ideas that you're going to see for the first time, and I'm so glad she found one to fit with his story.
Yeah. Just, I mean, you can see she's just, I mean, just the little things, like there's white wool, and there's white wool with white glass panes in front of it, and snow when the white wool isn't the right color, and stone or light gray wool with, like, you know, I mean, just layers and layers and layers just to change the shade ever so slightly. And then, and you know, the end effect is that you get the optical mixing where your eye blurs the things together for you to create those smooth tones. Incredible work. Well done, Sailor Sarah. Very well done. Plot number 10, Nevermo. I'll read. My turn. Annie and Tibbers by Nevermore. Current obsession: League of Legends, lenticular illusion. One stand in the very center of the observation platform. Double jump to start floating. Strafe right and left to the edges of the platform. Best if viewed at night. Can you guys see what it's doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Is that
Her face-
multi-layered?
Her face follows you.
Yep.
Oh, Tibbers is not just a whole picture like Annie is.
Now, I don't play League of Legends, much to the dismay of actually probably nobody, but they seem to have fun. They seem to hate it when they play it. Everybody on TeamSpeak. Anyway, they yell at each other. So I don't know how accurate the rendition of these characters is in terms of his ability to depict something we all agree on.
Very good.
I also don't need to recognize it for that because it still has its own merit as a design, which is solid for sure. So I think if he would have gone too detailed, let's go take a little bit of a closer look here. So he's got to, oh my god, how long do you think it took to place all these torches? Holy crap. Jesus.
Whew.
Yeah, so it's reliant upon the careful placement and interaction of the black lines when they cross over each other, right? That is work, and that is something that has not been attempted before in the PAC. If I can just slip back through here. So we have certain parts of the image. The image has to be separated into pieces, and certain parts of it have to fall on one group of the lines to match up, where they'll disappear on a different set of lines from a different position, and that is very difficult. Very difficult, very ambitious. I mean, have you guys ever seen anything like that before?
Nope, not on the PAC.
Nope. Very cool. So these look like the actual characters you guys are telling me.
Yeah, this is backstory. She's like a flame demon child whose like parents were outcasted to like these firelands, I think, and this teddy bear behind her, it's a teddy bear. All right, it's like her teddy bear that she carries around.
Okay.
And then she makes it, her ultimate move is to like, she summons Tibbers. The bear is called Tibbers, and she throws her teddy bear down, and it just becomes this giant, grizzling, fiery bear that kills everything.
Cool.
Yep.
Sounds creepy, but cool. Very cool. I mean, this is a terrific concept, a very difficult and ambitious one to achieve, and I think you have achieved it well, Nevermore. Congratulations on an awesome build. The only thing I can think of is that without this kind of ambitious attempt at animation, which is what this is, you may, I mean, just rendering them with enough detail and awesomely enough may be enough to win, I think. Because the level at which you've done this leads me to believe that even just a simple image of them would have been dynamic. Seeing the black lines on it and understanding their value means a lot. Being able to see the detail I can see also makes me wish there were fewer black lines. And I understand that the whole point is to have the lines there because that's what creates the lenticular effect that you're talking about. But I'm torn between wanting to see more crazy and ambitious things like this happen and wanting to see what you would have done if you would have just rendered them. But I think it's awesome, and I appreciate that you tried something cool. I hope people learn from that.
Yeah, really good job.
Yeah, awesome. Plot number 11. Six, did you want to add anything to that?
No, I'm all good.
Plot number 11, Knivesy. We have Wild Star, which is a thing. Just looking at the green glowing eyes. Crazy. Go for it, Slick.
Welcome to WildStar, one of the newest MMORPGs. Releases from NCSoft, taking place on the planet Nexus. Dominion versus Exiles. You screwed up the spelling for Exiles.
Wow.
Good versus evil.
What a jerk, Slicks.
I signed up for closed alpha, played through closed beta, open beta, pre-ordered the game, waited for release, and can't walk away from it. Come join me on Nexus Cupcake game slogan.
All right, so she's banned for advertising other servers.
Banned.
Banned. That would also explain why she hasn't been on here very much.
Yep.
These trees are the Auran Exiles base camp. Above it is the Dominion cloning facility. No, I saw one down here. This is Chua, psychopaths. Got a pig. This is a cubig. Oh, tastes great, smells awful.
Like a pig.
I'm really liking the detail in the Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
Almost makes you want to play this game.
I have seen some art for it, and the art style is very cool. I think Knivesy captures the vibrancy of the art style very well. Putting that like purple streak from the rocket right behind that bright green ring is a solid, very solid move, in my opinion.
Oh, the art looks familiar to Ratchet and Clank.
That's what I thought it was at first. It's like very, very similar kind of thing. What do you think, Adrian?
I think there's definitely a lot going on. Never played the game, so
Yeah.
I'm just going off what she's told us.
Yep.
I really like the planet, how she did the rings. It's not going like straight across.
Yep.
There's a lot of movement with the rocket streak,
Mm-hmm.
and then the base, and this giant what is this thing? Rabbit face? It is Chua. Yeah, it looks pretty crazy. It's a psychopath.
Yeah, I'm digging the background. There's a couple different colors of blue in the background for the sky, which I think is cool. She's also taking advantage of the depth of the plot, which I think is sweet. There's a lot kind of going on here, so the composition's kind of crazy, but everywhere you look, it's like there's something different and interesting to check out, and like you can see rocket ships. It looks like, is there maybe behind the planet with the ring, is that maybe like a moon or an asteroid back there too, looks like, with the cobble? Which I think is kind of sweet, towards the top of it. And maybe another little planetoid off Chua's left ear, Chua's right ear, to the left of Chua as you face it.
I didn't notice the cobble asteroid.
Very cool. Very, very vibrant and very cool. Very cool build. And also, I agree with what Adrian said about trying to achieve the round look of the ring around the planet instead of just doing that simple straight line right across, kind of making it look like it's tilted a little bit so you can kind of see the back part up there too. Very cool. Very cool.
Brooke, I'm not burping the alphabet.
Yeah, Brooke is nasty right now. You nasty girl.
Don't be something to do that's quick and simple.
It does look like a fun game, though, Nizy. You made it look like a fun game. Well done. Any thoughts? Any final thoughts, comments? Special guest judges. We will move on to part number 2. You guys good?
I'm good.
Good? Okay, so incredible builds to people in the first part. Well done. You should be proud. You gave us some great stuff to look at and talk about. To the dudes checking us out on the live stream, thank you so much for joining us. If you are on the server right now and you have not yet voted for your favorite, go on and vote now. Make your voice heard. Pick yours out. We got 18, 19, 20, 22 votes total so far. So well done. You have until we're done doing the awards to have your vote counted. So go there, do that. To the dudes checking us out on the YouTubes, thank you so much for checking out my channel. I genuinely appreciate your view. We are going to come back shortly with part number 2, so check that out if you are on the YouTubes and follow along with us. Hang out some more with us, everybody on the live stream. I do appreciate you guys coming out again. Thank you. I hope you guys are having fun. We're having fun bringing it to you. But for part number 1, that is it for me, TheeRealDuke. See you part number 2.